In other world news, Pope Leo XIV is observing Easter Sunday for the first time as pontiff, and at a moment when the US-Israeli war in Iran has cast a shadow over Christianity's most sacred event. The American-born Pope has used Holy Week to call for peace and dialogue, urging world leaders to reconsider the rising violence while reflecting on deep humanitarian and moral concerns amid the conflict. This year's Easter blessing from St. Peter's Square is expected to resonate wildly as millions of Catholics around the world watch and listen for a message of hope and reconciliation. Well, we can go live now to our Rome correspondent Seema Gupta at St. Peter's Square. Hi Seema, it's good to see you. Can you tell us first, this is Pope Leo's first Easter Sunday as pontiff, obviously. Can you describe the atmosphere right now?
Well, the atmosphere here, I think you can see behind me people rushing to get a spot in the square because, of course, as you mentioned, the first Easter for the first Pope ever from the United States. And so just as it was his first Christmas back in December, the first Easter is an important moment. Many here visiting Rome, Italians as well, Romans wanting to be present as he is ending his Mass now. He's already delivered his homily, but also will be delivering the Urbi et Orbi. Now, that's the traditional blessing done every Christmas, every Easter, the message to the city of Rome and to the world. And in the past, pontiffs have often used that opportunity to also highlight conflicts and suffering in different parts of the world. And of course, as you mentioned, this particular Easter under the cloud of war. And we have seen Pope Leo talk about this issue of war over and over again in this Holy Week and this lead up to Easter Sunday. He started off on Palm Sunday talking about how God rejects the prayers of leaders who start wars and their hands are full of blood. And then on Tuesday, he made a direct appeal to Mr. Trump, speaking in English. Let's not forget, this is a Pope who's from the US, so he speaks English very fluently. And of course, he said to Mr. Trump, find an off-ramp to end the war. And then during the vigil last night, the Easter vigil, yet again, don't grow numb to war. A new world peace, there has to be more world peace and unity. And just now in his homily at the Mass here for Easter Sunday, talking about the injustices and violences around the world, how there is the abuse that is being carried out on the weakest, the idolatry of profit that plunders the earth's resources, and again, the violence of war that kills and destroys. So I think it's a really big anti-war message from Pope Leo and a push for peace. It's also interesting to mention, of course, one cannot help but think of 1 year ago, on Easter Sunday, when we saw the last time the appearance of Pope Francis, his predecessor, and even then at that time it was a message against war.
Our correspondent Seema Gupta there in Rome. Thanks for speaking. We'll catch up soon.